Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Steve Callaway, Steve Callaway 1 on YouTube, and we're here with Angelina Jordan by way of Mozart's M. This was posted 15 hours ago. Naturally, it has something to do with Angelina. And it's, let me just read you real quick before I get into the video. This is our first video for today. It is November 22nd, which is a Saturday. So let us go ahead and I'll read this comment from creator, which is Mery. Mozart's. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for your beautiful words, kindness, and the love you continue to share with our family. This album was created with sincerity, gratitude, and pure love, and seeing it touch your hearts in so many places around the world means more than I can ever express. May this season bring you warmth, peace, and light, and may every kindness you give return to you 1,000 times stronger. With love, always. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Mery. You know, we all love you, too. You know that. All right, you and your whole family, actually. You're what would you call it? You're a fine model and representative of what I think a family really has that's so special about it. Let me go ahead and see if I can read this to you. It's a little hard to read. The song is Christmas, I'm Not Alone when we get to it. And the hashtags are Angelina Jordan, Angelina Jordana, Mozart's duet, Secret of the Star. Thank you, Los Angeles. Today at the farmer's market, there was a little touch of magic. Everywhere you walked, the album Secret of the Star by Angelina Jordan was playing softly between the Christmas tables and the the golden pine cones. The warm light and the smiling people. Let me start over. I can hardly see it because it's white print on, and there's a lot of it's white. The background's white. Let me start again, see if I can get it to make some kind of sense. Thank you, Los Angeles. Today at the farmer's market, there was a little touch of magic. Everywhere you walked, the album Secret of the Star by Angelina Jordan was playing softly between the Christmas tables, the golden pine cones, the warm light, and the smiling people. There we go. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support. The album was created with pure love, and seeing it shine across our city like this, it is a true miracle of Christmas. Yes, it is, Mery. I'm sure that was a magical moment for you and your whole family. Yeah, anytime you're out, it's like when I saw Diamond in the movie Now You See Me, Now You Don't, number 3. I mean, I can't even tell you the feeling, you know. It was like Angelina's like my virtual granddaughter. It's like, well, my little girl, she's made it onto the big screen with one of her original songs. That's such a beautiful thing, right? It's hard to describe the feeling, but it's pride. You're so proud of her, and also the fact that getting a little recognition is not a bad thing. And it's not that Angelina does it for that. Angelina does it to fulfill her childhood dream of singing for the whole world, and her family is there in full support of that. And it's coming. Secret of the Soul, now Secret of the Star, 2 magnificent pieces of masterpieces, if you ask me. And at some point, the world will not be able to deny Angelina her proper recognition, I believe, even though she doesn't necessarily want that. She wants to sing for the world. And does that have anything to do with recognition? Not really. Just as long as people hear and listen. All right, guys. Thanks for letting me ramble. We'll get on to the next video, and I hope the stumbling and bumbling on the words wasn't too much to take. That's it. See you on the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. We're back with our second video today, and it looks like to me that we are here with another writing from Mery, which is always nice, and I'm part of a song, Bad Dentures. That's why you keep hearing the clicking noise. Glory shines for everyone. And that's one of the songs off the new album. That is song number 3. And we also have another message from Mozart's creator to all of us. Thank you all for your beautiful words and warm hearts. Kindness has always been the true language of our family, and reading your messages fills us with gratitude. This season may be your home, excuse me, this season may your homes be blessed with love, light, and peace, and may the compassion you share return to you 1,000 times more. With love from our family to yours. Yeah, this was posted 15 hours ago. This is the second video today. And just a reminder, if you wonder why I bumble and stumble on the words, I don't practice them. I read them for the very first time right along with you on these videos. Just that message from Mery, that's the first time I've read it. I didn't have any idea what I was going to say. And the same thing with the writing here that we're going to do right now on this picture. And then I'll play the song. Did I play the song on the last one? I don't know if I did. Anyway, tell you what, let's do the song first so I don't forget, okay?
Glory shines for everyone. The shepherds bowed with hearts amazed.
Okay, listen, I feel bad. Let me go back to the one I just
His
did.
eyes, not in my chest. My whole life flows from a heart that beats only for him. Through endless nights I've waited in the snow, longing for your arms, never let me go. The waves may cry, the wind may moan, but Christmas tells me I'm not alone. Oh, Christmas in his eyes, not in my chest.
Okay. I didn't even play the video on the last one. I got too busy talking. So there you got to see the whole video and listen to the song, which is Christmas I'm Not Alone. That one is the 6th song on the album of 7 songs. So let me go back to the one I was just doing and read. And that one, as you know, is Glory Shines for Everyone. Let's go ahead and play it again because I messed it all up with the other video. Let's go.
Glory shines for everyone. The shepherds bowed with hearts amazed. The wild bee.
Okay, so there's that. Let me read it to you now. I'm pretty sure that most of you can't see it because it's pretty small. Sometimes the most beautiful moments happen in silence, far from cameras and far from noise. Last night, Angelina and Juliet walked through the city in the darkness, surrounded by security, but with their hearts completely open. They quietly helped those in need, offering small gifts and warm compassion. We never announce these acts because kindness doesn't ask for attention, and this has always been a part of our family, helping wherever we can, both in the United States and far beyond its borders. Still, a simple moment like this, 2 young souls bringing light into the world, bringing light into the night, reminds me why we continue this path, because love is a responsibility. Kindness is our language, and giving is in our nature. Well, that's beautifully done. You know, Mery, I first saw Angelina 9 years ago singing I Put a Spell on You, and I was just struck by her at that time, and I have known ever since then that there's something special about Angelina, and Angelina didn't get anywhere without her family. Her family nurtured what they saw in her that was special. everybody is special in their own way. But to be able to see Angelina's special gifts at an early age is in itself certainly a miracle, I think. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for the nice writing. We'll see you on the third video coming up right next. Yeah, wait a minute. Quick before I go, I just kind of glanced over at the comments, and Peter Hormel said, hearing, hearing this makes me cry with joy. Yeah, that's why I paused a couple of times. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get the next words out because I was tearing up. And because it's so beautiful, you know? Sometimes you just can't help it. It just touches your heart. All right, let's go on to the next video. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the video. It's Steve Callaway here, Steve Callaway 1 on YouTube, and we're here with Angelina Jordan and Mozart's M. This was posted 8 hours ago. Angelina Jordan, Angelina Jordana, Mozart duet, Tik Tok, Secret of the Star, Mery Zamani, trending, and this is Christmas, I'm Not Alone. We already heard a part of this, but now we're going to hear a little bit more, I think. Let us go ahead and I'll play this video first, and then I'll read you what it says, okay?
Not in my chest. My whole life flows from a heart that is eyes. Not in my chest. My whole life flows from a heart that is eyes.
Moments like this have to be so special for Angie. Look at their happiness in her face. She's not bothered when a fan comes up and says, "Can I get a picture with you?" She very graciously entertains that. Always has. Same thing with her family, actually. Sarah. I haven't seen Mery much out in crowds. I think there's probably a reason for that, I guess. But Sarah seems at home right in front with people, very calm, relaxed, easy to approach. And Angelina, although I've never met her, she always seems in these pictures very calm and relaxed and very happy to help fans get a picture or whatever it might be. Let me go ahead and read this to you, if I can. Oh, kind-hearted souls, thank you for speaking the language of love in a world that rarely shows or rarely slows down. If our music has lit a spark inside your hearts, know that the flame was already yours. We are only the mirror. Wherever in the world you listen to Secret of the Star, my heart trembles softly, because I know in that very moment a breath of beauty has awakened inside someone's soul. In every message from you, I see light, not words, gentleness, not sound, and I watch distance quietly melt beneath the warmth of kindness. I wish that wherever your steps may lead, peace will rest on your shoulders like the feather of an angel, and love, wherever you go, will walk ahead of you. From my heart to yours, Mery Zamani, Mozart's. Oh, Mery. In everyday life, we all have our path that we walk. Most of us have jobs, I guess. Some of us don't. Some of us are retired. But most of us have, family or friends or other things that kind of occupy some of our time, and rightfully so. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But we also know people, we have met people or know people, maybe still know people, that certain people have I call it, they got a black cloud over their head. Everything's the negative side. That's all they see is the negative part of things. And then there's other people that are always on the positive side. All they see is light. They're nice, they're kind, they're friendly. You never see them having a bad day. Which kind of person would you rather hang out with? There's an old saying, misery loves company. So if you'd like to hang out with the negative people, hey, think about that for a minute, okay? Misery loves company. Is there bad stuff in the world? Absolutely, there's bad stuff in the world. Are there bad people in the world? Yeah, I believe that's true too. And but are there good ones? Is there good in the world? Yes, there is. Angelina, we're looking at some of it right now. And are there good people in the world? Yes, there are. And I had lost that for quite a portion of my life. Well, mostly in the later years, not so much when I was younger. And Angelina reawakened that within me, reawakened the realization that it ain't that bad. Okay, there's bad stuff, but you don't have to dwell on it. You don't have to focus on it. Stick with the good stuff. Love, kindness, being nice to people, trying not to be the jerk in their day, and just I like the old saying. Treat other people like you'd want to be treated. I mean that kind of says it all. Uh, Try to be the person that if you were another person you'd want to hang around with. Somebody that's pleasant, nice, positive, upbeat, that kind of a person. And you know what? If you practice that long enough outside of your house, you'll feel that way inside your house too. Okay? Sometimes you got to put on a face for the public, right? But sometimes not. Sometimes it just gets to be infectious, an infectious part of who you are. Okay, guys, that'll do it. That's my yammering for today. These are the 3 new videos on Mozart's M. I'm going to check the other social media sites. If there's any other new ones, I'll put them on. If not, we'll move into some kind of a song. Yesterday I did Silent Night when Angelina was 8 years old, and it's so beautiful. All right, let's move on. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I did find another video that I hadn't done yet. It's actually 2 days old, which is ancient in social media time. But I don't think I've done this one before, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now for our 4th and final video of today. And Angelina does ask us in this one, comment which one's your favorite on the Christmas album. And this one is Every Wish Begins With You, and it is the first song on the album. Let me read you a couple of the comments here because I just kind of glanced over there, and this first one here just got me to chuckling a little bit. Bernie Scott, your songs are like asking a chocolate addict to choose only one. Impossible. I need them all. Bingo, Bernie. That's right. That's how I feel about it too. I can't pick just one. I mean, I can try, but it's like, the problem with it is, if I tell you this is my favorite one, I'd like it to really be a fact. And I don't think I could actually pick one that's my favorite one and just leave it at that. Because every time you listen, it seems like you find another one that's even, it even strikes you in a different way than it did the last time you saw it. And down below here a little bit, we have Troy Archangel says, all of them have something special to me, from Secret of the Soul and Secret of the Star. That something special is your voice. Angelina, that's why it's so hard. If you wanted to make it easy for us to make a selection, which you probably don't want it to be easy anyway, but if you did, you'd have to go get somebody's barking dog to to sing one of the songs. And while that would be cute and funny and all that, it wouldn't be your voice. Nobody compares to your voice. Nobody. I don't even care who you. Instead of a barking dog, go ahead get my who's a big singer. Oh, what's her face there? The tall, skinny girl. What the heck is her name? I can't even think of her name. The big one right now, I guess. Marrying or hanging around with a football player. I forget her. I mean, don't get old. That's all I can say. Okay, I'll pick somebody I do know. Okay, you can't pick Whitney Houston, but you could. But you can't pick her because she's not around. Mariah Carey, she's still around, right? And you guys all know what I'm thinking about when I do this tall, thin, blonde girl who is so popular these days. I can't not come up with her name. It'll probably hit me after I'm done with the video. You can have her come sing one of the songs. Put it right there next to you, and you know what? You're better. It doesn't matter who it is. You're better. You know why you're better? Because you can touch my heart and my soul, and they can't. You got the key. They don't have the key. They can sing. They can perform extremely well. They can sing very well. All that jazz. But nobody does what you do. And that is your voice, as Troy Archangel said. All right. Let's move on.
Won't be good.
Sorry, do you know what just happened there? I put my hand on the mouse and my dog picked my arm up and that's what happened. All right, see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.